and I was wanting Walker to be the presidential candidate. So I just need to build that up to show you how crushed I was when he dropped out so soon. Looking back on it a year later, it's a good thing that it happened that way. So I was a Walker supporter first. I was really jazzed about him. And then he drops out like 2 months later. I wanted an executive. I was interested in record, you know. And so it was Walker or Jindal, you know, even though Jindal didn't have a snowball's chance. And then it was Cruz. For me, the issue was one of trust. You know, it's like, you know, Trump in the past had been pro-abortion, had been pro-gun control, had been pro-this, pro-that, had donated money to Cami, whatever. You know what? This is totally blowing my mind. You can have a candidate who will do what you want and has done what you want. You know, I mean, you know, Cruz dropped out, and it was a real, boy, it really crushed me. Craig Huey's also a Cruz supporter. He was a Cruz supporter all the way.
I'll talk to him.
You need to talk to him. But for me, what was a real, first of all, when Sean Steele had told me that he could win Pennsylvania, and I was like, wow. Because you look what happened to Cruz in Pennsylvania, he got flattened. I mean, holy crap, being able to be competitive in blue states, I've wanted that for so long. A Republican who would be competitive, not barely get by. That was the first thing. I'll be honest with you. Oh, he can win. Okay. But for me especially, it was when we went to that warehouse that was burned down. 5 people were murdered by an illegal alien. When I saw that, and it really hit me how precious it is that Trump cares for the family members of these victims. It's the Remembrance Project that took me from being I vote for Trump because she's not Hillary to I like this guy. He is really, he's the real deal. He lost business contacts for his stance on immigration. He lost TV contracts for it. He gets nothing. Being a Remembrance Project cheerleader, he gets no money, no endorsements. When those 3 people came up on the dais at the RNC, the media all turned away. He got nothing out of it. That's a big deal to me. And I will be honest with you, you know, adding to people's recriminations about Cruz, I agree. When I was talking to Maria, and she's like, Cruz never came to us. We gave him 8 months, and he never said anything. I am still absolutely surprised. If he had done something, he would be the next president. I believe that. Cruz would be the president today if he had done what Donald Trump had done. But he did. Big, beautiful wall. Care about the... Okay, I didn't interrupt you. Please don't interrupt me, please. That's really rude. I'm sorry. I'm just really tired of that.
Good.
I like what I did. I got the Trump spirit. I like that. So this is good. You know, Trump did something that didn't give him anything, but he gave something to those family members. And Sabine and I are friends. And having that shirt of Marcelo Pizzarella, I was wearing that shirt when I met Marco at the Anaheim rally. You know, and it's like, this is a big deal. He cares about them. That's big. You can't fake that. And so I trust this guy. Then I'll add to this, he is 100% right to work. Nobody's talking about that. And for me, holy crap, that's huge. That's Scott Walker. This guy is Scott Walker on steroids because he kicks ass. He beat down the media better than anybody. I love this. You know, to see all of these creepy, crappy, corrupt media frauds getting kicked in the teeth, it is so precious. You have no idea how frustrating it's been for years. What we know is true, and we get lied to, but people aren't sure. It was evident this year. They are totally liars, they're totally frauds, they're sold out, and now they're wasted. CNN's gonna go bankrupt. Breitbart is such a credible source. I mean, they really did a great job, and it wasn't corrupt. This is what it's about. You know, media genius? Yeah, totally. I love that. He did it. You know what I mean? We have been so pissed off at the media for so long, and they got kicked in the teeth. He took SNL down. He was the funniest guy in that show because it's a bad show in general. It's boring, but he was good. And somebody made $500 million bucks. That stupid commercial with the Hispanic kids going, "Hola, Donald Trump." Every time they tried to hurt him, they hurt themselves. Don't you love that? And he embodied that. And I never thought he was a racist. I love that he was